Even before Elira reached the cliff's edge, she felt the silence pulsing like a bruise between her ribs, an unnatural stillness where the siren's song should have curled through the dawn. For years, their voices had haunted her dreams, sweet and ruinous, a call she had sworn never to answer. Something had woken in the waters, something ancient enough to remember her name, and as the wind carried the first broken note of a siren's cry, Elira understood that the sea had finally come to collect its debt. What if I told you I wrote that in 10 seconds? Because I did. Well, technically not me. It was AI after I gave it the following prompt. Can you write me a short paragraph as an introductory in the first chapter of a fantasy novel? I want to write a book. Can you make it in the writing style of Sarah J. Maas? Is that easy to pretend you wrote something? And it's getting harder and harder to spot might be the most controversial subject in the bookish community, which is the use of AI in publishing. Book covers or character fan art. I'm looking at it and I know instantly that it's AI, and it's not because it has been mentioned. It's because it just gave that feeling of fake and too smooth around the edges. We have specific examples where authors have just forgot to remove their AI prompt from their printed books. A very, very popular example that made the bookish community revolt was Lena McDonald and part 2 of her book, The Dark Hallow Academy. Readers were just reading this book and all of a sudden, imagine in between the paragraphs in middle of the story, you get this. I've rewritten the passage to align more with J. Bree's style, which features more tension, gritty undertones, and raw emotional subtext beneath the supernatural element. So this author is just trying to emulate the style of a best-selling author in her writing,